Okay, let's take a look at the expert advisor for VX instruments. This particular expert advisor is just for VX instruments, and these are the parameters it has that as a user you can easily make some changes to suit your scalping strategy. Mainly is for scalping. So the first parameter there is your stop loss. These parameters are in points. They are with respect to points, but I'm going to show you the conversion respective conversion of it to pips. The 3000 points you are seeing represent 30 pips for VX on 100. This is just for VX 100. If you go to VX 75 and other VX, their points levels are different, but specifically for VX 100, the 3000 points you seeing represents 30 pips. So that's it for VX 100. That's one of the parameters as a user that you can change. So you can decide, and that 30 pips represent $3 if you multiply it by the lot size, the minimum lot size, which is 0.1, and you can change it as you wish. You can change it to whatever level you want, whatever pips you want. Then the next one is the take profit. The take profit, you can also do that. You can modify your take profit level as a user. The 50,000 points, 5,000 points there represents 50 pips. Then the next one is the reach point. This reach point is known as the current price level from when you enter a trade. Assuming you enter a sell trade and the trade actually sells, you after entering a sell trade, you've set your take profit to be 50 pips, right? And as the trade is selling, immediately it gets to 23 pips profit. Then the secured point function will be called, meaning if the current profit level is 23 pips from when you enter the trade, is going to secure 20 pips profits for you. That is the difference between the reach point and the secure point. So the reach point is actually the current price point, while the secure point is where the stop loss has been moved to secure the profit, should in case there is a swift reversal. So out of 23 pips, your stop loss will be moved to 20 pips, and you can change it. You can decide to say, okay, if I'm already getting 23 pips, secure 15 pips for me, secure 20 pips, and so on and so forth. But make sure that your reach point must not be greater than, your secure point must not be greater than your reach point. So the next is the trailing level. For each instrument, they have different trailing level with because of their points level. So this one that is 3000, that's multiplied by the pips by 100. So you are the trailing point will actually be 100, meaning that it will be trailing at every 1 pip, sorry. So at every 1 pip, after your stop loss has been moved to 20 pips secured, every 1 pip from there, it will be trailing along with it. So you can also change your lot size. Can also change the numbers of position you wish to keep as a trader. Some people may keep 5 position, 1 position, depending on their startup balance. So you can decide to set that as well. Then you also have the target profit for the day. So this target profit, you can decide to say, okay, I want to be making $5 in a day. If this expert advisor gets $5 for that day, it will automatically stop and then wait for the next day. Perhaps you go in and initialize the EA again, so you can set your target profit. So if you are starting with, let's say, smaller amount, I think you should just go for like 10% or 15% of your startup capital daily, and the EA will be making that daily. When it makes that particular amount that day, it will automatically stop and then wait for the next day. So these are the parameters. I will give you the breakdown in the next video. Okay, let's just take a brief look at how the EA for VX works. This is actually on a VX100. I will specifically give you the instruments on which you can best trade this expert advisor. This is VX75, or yeah. Okay, let's enter this. So this is 1 minute time frame. Note, 1 minute time frame, 1 minute time frame, 1 minute time frame. This is VX75 first, and 1 minute time frame. Now you can see that this was the entry point, the stop level. When it got to this point, stop level moved. That is actually the stop level, and it trails till this point where it actually got the trade close, because there was a swift reversal, as you've seen. So it makes another entry from there, and there are some that depending on your scalping level, how you want to scalp, depending on how much you have and how much you wish to scalp. So you can set your take profit and your trailing point, your reach point, according to the equity you have and how you want to scalp, how many pips you want to scalp. So that one is is less for you as a trader. You'll be able to make the calculation. Okay, if I'm starting with, let's say, $5, this is $5, and how much do I want to be making, how many pips do I want to make per entry, and how much profit do I want to make a day. So assuming you want to make, let's say, 20%, or let's say you can decide to say, okay, with $5 I want to be making like $2 daily. You should ask yourself, okay, how many times, how many pips, how many times do I want to enter the trade, and how many pips should I be getting per entry. So that will help you. You multiply it by the numbers of entry, it should give you your target profit, and you close for the day and you continue. And if you calculate that, you make the, because I've made I've made the input parameters available, such that you can input what you want, your target profit, and the EA automatically follows what you said. So if you make those calculations and input it, the EA will follow. If it makes that profit for that day, it will automatically close. Now look at this, is still within 1st January that we is trading. From 5 is already 6.8, it's already 7.5 already. It's still the day, you still have enough time to enter the trade and see how much it makes. So assuming you say the profit of $2 per day, the EA will have stopped working. It's already 7.5, so that's $2.5 profits, and you still have enough time. So if you are set 2.5 or so, the EA immediately got that 2.5, the EA will have stopped and then wait for the next day. So that is how it works. Actually, there was a function I removed. I don't know if you like it. Like the functions allow the EA to trade at a particular period.